What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel for collectors, a channel for collectors like you out there. And I want to welcome all the collectors out there that are tuning in to a pre-record. We're waiting for some people to come in for a live audience, but this is our, I think it's our fourth baseball trade night. Is that right, John?
I think it is.
Yeah. So this baseball trade night has been really, really great for the community. We had so many trades last time that I didn't even have time to figure out how many we had. I think we had over 10. Did you end up counting how many trades we had, John?
I did not.
Okay.
It was quite a few.
Yeah, there was a lot. So hopefully we get some trades that happen tonight. We do need people to come on and show some cards. Even if you came on last time, there was a great crowd last time. I actually already put the link in the chat there. So if you're interested in coming on again and showing some more cards, please do so. But we do have a heavy hitter ready to go, and let's get to him after the music. How's that sound, John?
Sounds great.
All right, let's get to it.
Welcome to For Collectors.
All right, so I got my Penguins jersey on tonight. Hopefully it brings them luck. We got 2 games left. We're out of the playoffs right now. We're a point away from making the playoffs. John, do you watch hockey at all? Or what team do you cheer for?
What's hockey? I grew up on the West Coast in Northern California before the Sharks even arrived. Yeah, I learned everything I knew about hockey when I first started playing NHL '94 on the Sega Genesis, which kind of dates me because there was a competition on the floor of my dorm sophomore year playing that game. So
that's awesome. NHL '95 was my first hockey game because I got the Sega Genesis when it came out for Christmas, and that game was awesome. And we used to play knee hockey in the basement all the time with the little tiny sticks and the little tiny net. Have you ever played knee hockey before?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, that's great. Hey, I see Steel City DW's in here. Are you coming on and showing some cards tonight, man? Three Rivers card collectors in here. Come on screen. I'll share it again. But we actually have a heavy hitter waiting in the background. He wants to be called the 5th collector now. He said he's getting tired of carrying the channel. None other than Chris from Missouri. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Okay, you've had this 4 times. I've been on here 4 times, and you call me a heavy hitter, and you're making fun of my weight. Come on, man. Hi, guys.
How's it going, man?
Hey,
going
Chris.
great.
Do you prefer Mayor of Strongsville or not?
Well, now I'm scared about how things might go in Strongsville, so I do not. I was mayor of my town that I live in at one time, and I was good about not taking the blame. So if it's a great show and the weather's great, yes, I'm mayor of Strongsville. But if it's so, that's got to be Scott Reindeer Studios, man.
Well, it's still a better moniker than weekly loser of Showcase Showdown.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Ooh.
But he's scared this week. He's scared this week. We were supposed to go on, and he texted me, and I don't know. I think he's waiting for some cards to come in.
Yeah, that big collection, that's going to be hard to beat now. Let me give some shout outs before we start. Chris is going to show some cards first, and then John will show some cards. But let me give some shout outs. We got Vintage Goats in the chat. We got White Sox fan, card collector, everyday card collector. We got Darren, return to collecting. Let's see who else we got here. Baseball time traveler is in the chat. I saw Mookie in the chat. K Cards is in the chat. I saw Orlando in the chat. James Gilliam in the chat. Pastor Craig in the chat. So there's all my shout outs for right now, but I'll try to put
Reindeer Studios there under his other alias here.
Oh, he's got a new alias now. I didn't know
Well,
that.
that's what that Scott Stolman is.
Oh, nice. What do you, Scott? Are you so big now? You need 2 channels so you can get double revenue or something.
He's hiding. He's hiding from Don Field of Dreams.
That's awesome. All right, let me right now I'm gonna put it. If you want to come on, if you want to hang out with us, if you want to show some cards you're willing to trade, Chris, I'm gonna have you start with like 20 cards or so, and then we'll go to John, and then if anybody out there in the chat's interested in trading, we'll get it going.
Well, I tell you what. First thing I want to do is the first person that calls or the first person that comes in and trades with somebody other than me of $50 or more on a trade value. They have to be somebody that gets on here and trades for a card that's shown on here. I am going to give away a 1933 Joe Strip card with a Gowdy card, and I think it's 34, but it has his auto on the back. And or they can choose this Mule Haas. Let me get it out. Same kind of deal. It's a Gowdy card with an auto on the back. So the trade has to be $50 or more, and they have to call in after they see a card here. So maybe that'll get somebody to call in. So we'll see.
I love it, Chris. You got some incentive to get on here. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. Now I'll find out that card's like rare, and there's only one auto, and I'm losing a big card or something. But okay, so this is a little bit off for me on trading because, as you guys know, I'm mostly a vintage guy. But I'm going to show 2 modern cards that if you want to do some prospecting, I have a Bobby Witt Jr. auto graded card, and I have a 2019 Leaf Metal Draft Bobby Witt, who's going to be an MVP soon. He's having a great start to his year. He was a 30-30 guy the last 2 years, I think. But okay, so now modern stuff, and I'll take my time on it. And you guys, John, make sure you write this stuff down because I'm old and I'll forget.
Well, I was actually trying to build a Google spreadsheet this time that I will actually put in the video description after I'm done with it for people to access later.
All right. Can you tell people that was half my idea so I get credit for it?
Sure.
Okay. So here's a 1975 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 6. Most of my cards that I'm going to show are mid to lower grades because that's the swimming pool that I swim in. So a 1975 Topps Nolan Ryan.
Hey, Chris, somebody wanted to see the second Witt one more time. Can you, since you have it there, can you show it one more time?
Don't pay attention to the price. When I set up at shows, there's not a lot of these that sell yet, that have sold yet. But this is the Metal Leaf Bobby Witt.
Nice. Okay. What else do you got?
Okay, 1969 Sporting News All-Star of my favorite player, Johnny Bench. So I believe it's in a PSA 4. One more time to take a look at that.
What's the year on that one?
69.
All right.
And then a PSA 4 Joe Morgan autograph. His rookie card. So you guys, I'm showing stuff that's kind of heavy in my collection as far as, you guys know that I'm a Reds fan and a rookie Hall of Famer fan. Next one, 1965 Topps Pete Rose in a PSA 3.
I always like that card. That's a nice card.
Good looking Rose card.
Yeah.
One of Yogi Berra's best cards in a 1961 in an SGC 4.5. Sorry about me mumbling my words. I've not even had a full drink yet. But let me get a couple drinks down me and I'll trade easier and I'll sound better.
Chris, that thing looks really centered well, at least from here.
Yeah, it
Wow.
is. It's a good looking card.
Yeah, 4.5, man. I love that grade there.
Yeah, and if you're a vintage collector, the 61s aren't super expensive.
Yeah.
But this one's not near centered, but it's I think it's kind of an iconic card, and it's 61 Kari Strimsky in a 5.5, and it would be a lot. I mean, it's a crisp looking card. Good looking Kari Strimsky card. So now, getting a little bit older, I'm going to have to get some more cards out here in a minute, but I showed these on my channel, and this is a good looking card, but it's marked. It has an X on it, but it's the Ted Williams 1954, and it's the last card in the set.
Oh, yeah, that's from that collection you got that had the X's on them. That's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody asked, I think the Barrett said 65. Somebody's asking the cash value you have on it. Do you have any room on it, or is that at 65?
Who's saying that?
James Gillum.
I like James. I'll work with him. If it was Mike Petty, I would not work with him at all. I'd raise the price. But James, he's all right. James, all right.
Yeah, go ahead. You have more to show, or?
Yeah, let me show one more of this first round bunch, and then I'll get some more out as somebody else shows some cards. But I like this card. It's a little bit off centered, but if you're wanting to go after a nice Hank Aaron, here's the 56 and an SGC 1, and it's a good looking card. It's just off center like that.
Very nice.
And a lot of my stuff that I take to shows look like this because go ahead and put all of us on the screen.
Yeah. Let me get us all back. James said, bring the Barrett to Strongsville, take it. So I assume he's willing to buy it if you can bring it to Strongsville. So
okay, well, he does not win the
it's got to be a trade.
He does well, yeah. He doesn't the Gaudy. Well, it could be somebody could purchase a card of your guys's. Which one did he want? The Barra?
The Barra. He said bring it to Strongsville.
Okay. I'm gonna get it out, set it aside, and John, please write that down.
Okay.
Okay.
Vintage he said that sounds okay to him. Vintage Goat said any room on the 56 Hank. And there's another Pastor Craig's also interested in the 56 Hank.
Now, Vintage Goats, isn't it that isn't he the younger guy that was on that we watch a little bit?
That is Keegan.
Well, I tell you what, he was trash talking the big dogs on a video the other night. I just loved it. So, yes, I have some room on that. If I like it, the fact that you're a young guy that collects vintage. So,
yeah. Hey, like I said, guys, if you guys want this to be a hangout for a while, we need some more people to show some cards tonight. So, somebody step up to the plate if you're interested in any Chris's cards. Plus, he's going to give that away for the first trade tonight. So, Chris, did you happen to see the video on these Sporting News cards by chance or no?
By who?
It was by Rick Vintage Oddball Cards.
I don't even know who he is. I don't even. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So do you know?
Oh yes, where he was showing the other player. If they were the same player.
Yeah. So
yeah,
do you know?
I did see that.
You know who's in the background of this card by chance?
Did he said? No, I don't.
I'll give you a clue. I bought the card.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
okay. Must be Mario Mendoza.
So I'm curious. I forget. I think he might have had the bench on his channel. I don't know if bench is on his own card or if there's somebody else on that one.
I heard him say they couldn't. I think that was the one they couldn't verify. Actually, seriously.
Okay.
So see, I actually did pay attention to Rick's deal.
Oh, look,
yeah.
Rick.
So the catcher there. Whoops, I upset the big dog. But I did think I do think that he said that they couldn't verify that was Johnny Bench crouching down there.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Rick, for the let me know about that hidden Clemente card.
I'm in trouble with Rick, and you're sucking up to Rick. Just very, very, very good. Great.
We love you up for collectors, Rick. John, do you want to start showing your trade mate?
Sure. I only have a handful because I've actually sold most of what I don't want. So what's left of my previous run of Hall of Famers is just this Koufax in the 3. And
did you write down like trade values or no?
I will. So
okay.
Yeah. This Willie McCovey 72 in the 6.
Sweet.
And then I still have PSA 8 of Raleigh Fingers 76. And then my new addition, which isn't exactly baseball, but I do need to unload it, is 1907 Liebig Nikola Tesla, what is termed his rookie card. This is the French version in a 3. And if anybody's wondering as far as value on this, I am looking at it as $225.
Nice.
So,
did you want to show your 71 Clemente too while we're on screen?
Oh, that is a keeper card, but I thought you might like to see it again.
You know what? If we see that one more time, I have a Vince DiMaggio card that's available for trade. Okay.
You'll have to wait for the next video on my own channel if you want to see that one again then.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's hilarious. So we got Petty showed up. Petty, we need to see some of those low eye appeal cards for trade, man. Oh, man. Chris, that barrel, man, good thing you sold it. People were begging to see it again, but it sold. So
well, I could take that back and forget I talked to Jim if the price is right, No,
right.
Can't do that.
Real quick, we got a guy here. So Blick's cards. He has a 60s top Spawn, an SGC 5, a 1970s tops Reggie Jackson, SGC 5.5, 67 tops Don Sutton, SGC 8. A 60s Maze Rigney SGC 7, and they said they're also on Comp C. Chris, I know I read those quickly. Is any of those cards you need for your runs as far as you know?
No, but that 60 Sutton would definitely be an upgrade. Is he wanting to trade for something I have?
Well, I guess we'll see. Blix, if you want to pay attention to Chris's cards, and we could maybe work out a trade. Through you message in the chat and Chris showing, or if you want to come on screen, the link's above. All right, we got another person in here. We got David in here. Welcome, David.
How you doing, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you pretty good.
All right. So I got some cards I could show. Is that what we do here?
Yeah, we're
just tell stories like Chris from Missouri.
Yeah, why don't we Chris has more cards to show, but why don't we get what if you're ready? Let's go to you. Chris will be here all
show
night.
you a couple.
Yeah.
All right. See if I can get this working. I've got a 64 Topps NL home run leaders, PSA 4. It's got Aaron, Covey, Mays, and a Cepeda on it. Got that valued at about $50, but I'm willing to talk there.
Yeah.
Got a 77 Winfield, PSA 8. $25 on that one. Again, open.
What was the grade on that home run leaders card?
It's a 4.
Okay.
Pretty well centered, a little bit left to right. It's the back. If you,
Nice.
I probably have a little glare.
Your lighting's not the greatest.
Yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can fix it. Hang on.
Okay. See here.
Better, worse?
Yeah, let's try that. That's a little.
Yeah.
Probably a little. What do you think, John? Is it better or worse?
Yeah, I think that's worse, guys.
Yeah. If somebody's interested, at least they're graded, we can try to get better lighting on them.
I mean, I can post them in the chat. If
Okay.
you want. That's easier.
Dim the lighting, make them guess.
I'm trying to get the glare off of it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Lighting
Is that better?
behind you makes it worse.
How about that?
Yeah, that's not bad. Hey, Chris, we need to know how much trade value you have on the 56 Aaron while David keeps going here.
Well, ask him if he has his driver's license.
Okay. He doesn't. He's a kid, but okay.
Okay, so the trade value would be $100.
Okay. All right, go ahead, David. What do you got?
Yeah, I've got a couple of Pete Roses. I've got the 1980 Topps Pete Rose highlight, 79 highlight in a 9. And I've got the record breaker in an 8. Chris, I might be willing to trade those two for that Ryan card. Potentially.
Okay, I might be interested in the record breaker, the one that you were holding with your left hand. Yes, maybe. I'm
Sorry
interested.
about the lighting, guys. I'll do better. All right, I mean, I've got more. I'm going to see some more. I've got a Bob Gibson.
Okay, go
It's
for
a
it.
1960 Gibson. It's a 6.
Very nice. Somebody asked, what do you have the value on the Rose 1980?
I think $30 on that one.
Okay.
I've got a John Drysdale, 1958. Sorry about the lighting, guys.
And what grade was that?
The PSA 5. It's a 58 Drysdale.
And Jason from Everyday Card Collectors asking for what value you had on the Gibson 60?
I had 150 on it, but probably somewhere in that range.
Okay.
But I'm looking for a trades.
Yeah, exactly. And
Trading, right?
don't forget, Chris has a perk if somebody makes a trade.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on the perk. So the other guy on the trade can have that.
Okay,
All good.
that works.
All right.
You got one more on hand that you want to show before Chris
Sure.
goes? You good?
What could I entice you guys with here? I've got this 75 Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's an 8, but it's got an ST qualifier. So it's a really nice 8. But the ST, there's a stain on the back. There's some staining on the back. It might be gum staining. See if I can get it out of this bag and show you. But there's nothing on the front. The front's pretty clean, as you can see.
Okay.
And I've got
Somebody asked if you're going to Strongsville, the guy who wanted to know about the Rose card.
I am, actually. I'm in Ohio, so I'll be up there on Friday.
Okay. And Jason asked, what are you looking for in a trade?
Well, Well, I mean, I prefer sort of higher grade stuff mostly. I do player runs. I mean, I'm looking for a 67 Carlton, is one if you want me to be specific, or I mean, or a T206 Wagner. I mean, those are two of my. They're both on my list. I need a 74 bench. Again, I'll know it when I see it. I collect a lot of different stuff, so if somebody's putting some cards up, but
Okay.
those are two of that are on my list for. I have a list for Strongsville, and they're both on my list: the 67 Carlton and the 74 bench.
The guy.
I'm sorry.
The guy said he's going to be in Strongsville. He said, "Will you accept 25 on the Rose, or are you only doing a trade right now?" So,
I mean, if we don't trade it, I'll bring it to Strongsville. How about that? Is that cool? And then we can just do it. Then I'll send you my phone number. You can find me. Which one was that? Was that the record breaker or the highlights?
the one which one was it? I believe it was one you said with $30.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of, guys. Yeah, I think that was the highlights. Yeah, that was the 9. I think he wants the 9. That's the nicer card. That's the smart money card right there.
Yeah, he said the highlights. Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the smart money card.
All right. Well,
let's see if we can trade for it. If not, I'll bring it up to Strongsville. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Jason, you're welcome to come on too, by the way, man. Let me get myself off a solo.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to Chris, right? Chris, you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Okay, these are in no chronicle order of any sort, I don't think. I have the Munson rookie in a 4 MK. Just for somebody wanting to get a Munson rookie. And I pick up a couple of these because I never know when I go to a show if people are looking for checklists on the run. But here is 1967 Topps number 103 Mickey Mantle.
Oh, nice. I actually wouldn't mind having that. It's nice. What's is it checked or unchecked?
Well, it's unchecked.
Nice.
So
Okay.
another marked card that I picked up. I picked up a couple of them here. I'm going to show. Here's the 59 Mantle. The corners are sharp. It's off center, but it's marked. Since I did my video, I had a lot of people reach out to me on these cards, showed some interest. Here's another post-war rookie card of Orlando Cepeda, and it's marked, but too bad the guy, whoever marked on him, because the corners are crisp and very good-looking cards. And I'm going to show 2 more for right now, Theo. We can talk until I can get some more out. And here's the 67 Hank Aaron.
And what grade's that, Chris? I'm sorry.
It's a 1.5.
Okay. Hey, Steven's asking where the mark is on the Munson. Whenever you can let us know.
There's no mark on the Munson. Oh, even though I had it missed, so there must be a mark on there. Let me show you the back.
So you're not sure where it's at?
No, I'm not. Is that supposed to be on here?
What? I don't know. John, you want to do some research? Does a Munson rookie have a black thing on it?
Let's see that again.
Slide it out of here. It's dark. I haven't had my first drink yet. And golly,
James Gilliam said no.
Somebody put it. I think that black thing's a stamp on there.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there.
So there, it's marked. But the front is nice.
Yeah. Chris, you really do need to start drinking though.
No, heck, I'll be giving cards away to Mike Petty if I get too much in there.
Okay. What else you got to show that you haven't shown yet?
And right, I can get more out here in a minute, but here is a 1955 Yogi Berra.
Nice.
So, guys, I just got 30 cards back from S. Go ahead and put everybody on there.
Yeah, sure.
But I just got back 30 cards from SGC, and what I'm doing, as you guys might know, is I'm sending off cards for my personal collection to do player runs. One time I'll send 25 cards off, and the next time I'll get in the boxing 25 of these lower graded cards, and I don't want them to be lower graded cards, but I'll get out 25 more cards to send to SGC as long as the value is over $16, just to fluff up my showcases when I'm at a show. And it's fun to do it that way. But there's a few more cards to show.
Okay. You right now, or are you saying later?
I'd like to do it here in a little bit, but I can still get more out. You just tell me if I need to work on getting more cards out.
We got Matt here. I'll bring him in, okay?
Well, we lost David, but I don't think he shared any contact info. Did he want to give an email address or just intermediary through us? Not sure how he wanted to work his.
Oh, he's back.
A seller there, guys.
Okay.
Hey, David.
Text me at the show if you want.
David, we didn't catch all that. Did you want to give us contact info, or are you staying on with us?
Yeah, I'll stay on with you. I tried to post my cell number. Let's see if I.
Oh, it won't let you.
It won't let you in,
okay,
in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So email address, is that what I should put?
Yeah, if you want to send For Collectors email your phone number,
okay.
we can maybe help facilitate something if you need us to. But yeah, an email address is good. All right, let's get to Matt. Matt, welcome, man. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, man. We got to get a trade going here. We've had one card bought so far, which isn't bad, but you got.
We'll see what I can do. I'll be honest. I had a couple work things come up. I missed David's card, so I feel bad. I didn't see those. So first question for me though is, John, did you ever get a Bobby Wallace card yet? If not, this one's coming to you.
I did not.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that one's not for trade then. All right, so let's go to the one for trade. On that same set, so this T205. This is Harry Wolter.
Oh, geez.
It's a 1.5.
You're making us back here. What kind of value does that have, Matt, around?
I have no idea. Well, how about $35 or $40? Whatever someone feels like. Okay. This one is a Edward Barger. It's a 1. Old holder, also a Piedmont back. Got some creasing. Obviously, well-rounded corners, but it's 113 years old. So
that's awesome.
$30.
How did you end up? How did you end up with these pre-war cards, Matt? I didn't know you had them.
I was gonna build that set, and I gave up on set building.
Oh, okay. All right. What else you got? What else you got?
Well, can you give me the two names real quick? I'm trying to build a spreadsheet here.
Yeah, Edward Barker.
Okay.
And then the other one is Harry Wolter. He's a Yankees. I'm not sure if he's a Yankee contributor. Adam may know better, but the
were they both 1.5?
1.5 for the Wolter, and then a 1 for Barker.
Okay.
Both SGC. All right. And then I'm trading the Bobby Wallace for John's friendship, continued friendship. And then we got Spawn. I upgraded this to an 8, so this one's available. It's a 62 All-Star. PSA 7. Sorry, the glare is really bad.
That's not too bad.
So it's pretty decent centering left to right. We got to see that.
What was the grade on that one?
7.
All right. Value? Or you have one
geez.
there?
Give me back here.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
And
Matt,
we'll make an offer. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
66 rub off, Hank Aaron. I think I had this one before. It's a 6. They put the slab. I hate this. One's annoying. They put it on the wrong side. I think this is the back of the holder, but it's the front looking. So there's that one. And then I upgraded another spawn. This is a 64. He have 2 coins. This is the second one of the set. 160. It's a 7. I know Vintage Goats and Pastor Craig maybe like some of the Brave stuff. Anyone else is welcome too. And then I'm starting to download some of my rookie cards too. So some CSG slabs. So if you guys aren't interested, that's fine. I get it. Lou Brock rookie card and a 6. Ooh, glare's fierce. I'm not sure that's better or worse.
Big rookie card there.
All
From
right.
a CSG slab that makes it about $5, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think I owe you guys money to take those. 74 Winfield. 6 also.
So Matt, I'm getting a lot of inquiries, but do you want to show everything and then get back to us with values? Like, because I kind of feel bad putting you on the spot for.
Yeah, I didn't do that research. I mean, if people are interested in the card, we can figure out the value. Murray, I'll do a couple more, then we'll move to the next person.
Okay.
78 Topps Murray. It's a 7.
What was your Winfield grade?
A 6.
All right.
The Murray's actually for 78, it's actually decent centering, left to right even. Those are usually pretty tough. So I mean, it's not 50-50. It's probably 60-40, but not bad. And then last we'll do Mr. Ripken. This is the Fleer 82. 8. Awful looking back, in my opinion. So
Okay,
we'll do those for now, and we'll see if anyone's interested. We can come back.
All right, let's put these in a stack, and then these are the ones that people need a value on. The Brock,
Okay.
the rub off, the 62 spawn,
The All Star, okay.
and you may as well do the T206 cards, because we've had some inquiries on those. I think Winfield too now. So
Okay.
why don't you we'll come back to you and I'll let you show them again with the value. And the spawn coin now. So
What's that?
and the
coin
spawn
too?
coin. Yes.
Okay, so almost everything. Okay, got it. And no one on the Murray and the Ripken, right?
Not yet.
Okay, you're fine.
Jake's interested in getting both T206s, T205s, but Jake, if you want those, I will not let a deal happen unless you come on screen. So we'll move on here.
What was the year and the grade on the spawn coin? I missed that.
64, and it's a 7. It's there's 2 coins, so it's coin number 160, John.
Tell Jake has a big inventory of cards. Tell Jake what you're looking for, Matt.
Yeah, I mean that's the tough parts for trading. I'm also looking for Spawn and Aaron, right? And then obviously anyone that has randomly the Ben Franklin items I'd be interested in as well. So that's the tough part for trading, but I still want to jump on to support for collectors.
That's awesome. All right,
but you know me, I'm willing to sell stuff too, and obviously it's easier for me to sell people that are going to Strong's, but I can bring it this week.
Sounds good.
For
Well,
trade.
why don't you give us a combined value on the T205s and then everything else individually, and I'll get some more guys showing cards real quick. Okay.
Cool. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. You stay on the screen now.
No reason to leave. We can Brady Bunch this thing.
Who had more cards to David? Did you have more cards to show, or are you just sitting tight to see if you like something? Oh,
here you go, Matt.
Oh, we got Darren here too.
Not for sale. Not for sale, Rick.
Yeah, let 1 second. For some reason, David's muted, and I can't get him off of mute. There we go. David, are you good just watching for a little while, or you had
I
something?
mean, I can do either one, man. Whatever you need, Theo. I got more cards if you want me to show some more. Or...
Well, since Darren jumped on and we got fresh blood, how you doing, Darren?
Hey guys, how are you?
Awesome, man. Awesome. Have you seen any cards yet that you really want, or not so far? Darren. Darren, you there?
I'm here.
Darren, did you see any cards you really like so far?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not necessarily not yet.
Some
maybe.
Did you bring a stack to show?
I brought a few.
Okay. We'll go if you're ready, go ahead.
Okay. So first up is a 63 Flair Clemente and a 4.
Great looking card.
Next up, 59 Mays and a 2.5. $61 Maris and a 6. $59 Aaron and a 3.
What was the Maris grade? And you feel free to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Was the Maris a 6, Darren?
The Maris was a 6, yes.
All right, then I completely have not captured that last one.
The 59 Hank Aaron and a 3.
Okay.
Chris, you paying close attention to Darren's cards?
I love them. I love them. That's right. He's playing in my sandbox right now.
And Matt maybe pay attention too.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Aaron right now.
The 60 Clemente and a 1 with an MK. It's hard to see, but it's got a pencil line across his shoulder here. And then a 53 Topps Whitey Ford and a 2.5.
Nice. Is that the last one?
Yep, that's the last one.
Okay. Cool. Did Darren show any cards that you were interested in, Chris, or anybody else?
I love them. I mean, I have those cards probably in the same grade. I think he's down in my basement right now going through my stuff.
I like that Aaron, Darren. I have a CSA one. I have a PSA one, obviously.
Uh-huh.
What grade was the Aaron one that
It's
you
a
were?
3.
It's a 3.
Yeah, it was a PSA 3.
Okay. If nobody, let me see if the chat had anything. Pastor Craig asked to see the 59 Aaron again.
Sure.
Okay. The centering is like really good too.
Yeah, it's pretty solid for a 3. It's out of all the cards, it probably has the best grade for the eye appeal.
What kind of value you have on that, or you would have to do research?
No, on the Aaron, I've got 125 on it, but these are all negotiable.
Darren, be careful. If Pastor Craig holds church in Strongsville, he'll probably send out the offering plate for that.
And then Darren, somebody was asking about the value on the Ford. If you want to show it again and tell us the value.
Sure. Here's the Ford. And the value on this guy, I've got it at 125.
Okay.
What grade was that, Darren?
It was a 2.5.
That's an upgrade for me, believe it or not. And Ford might be coming up in our showcase showdown with Mike. I might be interested in that unless somebody else jumps on it.
Oh, I was going to say, if you just need it for that, I'll just lend it to you.
See, everybody wants to see Mike go down. Now, after he picked up that big collection, I think Blue Jacket and Rick and John Mangini is going to be sending me some of their stuff so I can keep up with him.
Absolutely. Hey, Chris, I got a trade offer for you. Let me get into my case here. So you got the Mantle floating heads card, right? Here's my offer, Chris. When you had what $40 value on that around?
Well, John is looking up what the value of that is right now to see how bad you're screwing me on this.
Actually, John, verify that it's close here. I got a PSA 6 Willie Mays floating head card. PSA 6.
Okay, I'm getting rid of a Mickey Mantle floating head card. Why in the world would I want to jump up and down and get a Willie Mays floating head card?
Well, first up, yours is only a 2, and it's in an SGC holder. Nobody likes SGC, so this is a big upgrade. John, I'll bet you money this is probably higher value. Like, look into it.
All right.
Oh, he's going to be about $30 off.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right.
So what are you needing the Mantle for?
I just don't have a Mantle card at all. So it was.
You don't have a Mantle card at all?
No, I was gonna pair it with my Clemente checklist.
You have that poster Mantle, right, Theo? That
Yeah,
counts as a card to me.
Yeah, but according to Mangini, posters and photos don't count. So, so we got Pastor Craig said he is interested in the 59 Mantle. Mookie said I'm starting a Mantle that Theo's starting a Mantle run. It's a great way to start. Oh man.
Well, I tell you what, you bring that Maze with you to Strongsville, and if whatever their well gin is in the bar, and you bring me a Diet 7-Up, we might be able to make a trade.
All right, we'll do
Fair
that.
enough.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's 2 variants on the Mantle. Something about D. McAuliffe.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have the 214 is Tom Kelly version.
Yeah, but he's getting ready. He's talking about the Mantle card that I have right here.
No, he's talking
there's
about
a rare one. And tell him what that rare one is, John.
It looks like McAuliffe's name is truncated off. Is that what the thing is? Whatever card number one.
Because
you and I 170.
You and I and Darren on this panel are the only ones that know what the word truncated means. But go ahead.
Oh,
sorry, Dave.
John, we're not following you. So the Mantle card has a variation. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, apparently one common player, his name is chopped off on the the rare one?
So,
yeah, and it happens to be Dick McAuliffe. And if you look at this right here, it even on the flip it says rare if you're trading to Theo.
It says card is so he is on there. So you don't have the rare one.
So he's got the full spelling.
Yeah.
The corrected version.
Well, no, Dick McAuliffe isn't even on this thing.
Oh, he's missing then.
Yeah, he's missing. And he's not on this one. So
John, don't get involved in our trade. Okay, Chris, I'll bring the card to Strongsville.
Okay. That drink's getting bigger.
All right, let's
I'll put it to the side.
All right, it sounds good, man. All right,
okay, Dave has some cards to show, so I want to see some of his stuff if you can.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, he's muted. Let's get him fixed up here. Sorry,
that means
Dave.
it's free, right?
All right, still working on this.
You said this is
Drysdale.
You said that's
PSA
free?
5.
Okay.
Got a 60 Ashburn PSA 5. Let's see what else. I've got a 76 Bench PSA.
Love that card. What
Oh, wow.
Right.
What grade is that?
It's a 6.
Whoa.
that's the prettiest card shown tonight.
Good looking card. Let's see. What didn't I show before? I've got an 84 Carlton PSA 10. How's the lighting, Theo? Any better?
It is. It's better. Yep.
All right. I tried to move over. I mean, I've got some basketball, some football. I mean, I think we got to get a trade done here, don't we? It's almost an hour. We need a trade.
Pastor Craig
What do you
said,
want?
I know. Pastor Craig said he's interested in the 58 Drysdale, but he's on screen. But what's the grade again? He said
It's a 5.
5. Nice.
What value do you have on that?
I think I have 50 on it, but I just want to get a trade done.
Yeah. I know. Tell me about it.
And what were the grades on the Aspirin and the bench?
The Aspirin was a 5,
Okay.
and the bench was a 6. Although it's pretty off center, I will have to admit. It's got a lot of. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a thin. One of the borders is pretty thin.
Okay. Is that
Matt,
it?
what do you got, man? I'm interested in a couple of yours. I think there was some interest in that Aaron rub off and the Spawn.
Okay. You were interested in Matt's cards?
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I just want to trade something.
I know. Hey, Matt, I'll get to you, Keegan. Matt, did you get values on your cards? Matt's having technical difficulties.
All right,
He's
yeah.
gone. All right, let's go to Keegan if he's good. Oh, he's trying to fix his camera. Let's see here if we can get him.
All right, that's fine. That's whatever.
There's a trader.
All right, Keegan, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm at my mom's, so I have hardly anything to show, but I am interested in that 56 Aaron, and I have basically 2 cards that Chris would be interested in, and it's just 2 base Bobby Whips. So.
Hey, Keegan, I tell you what I'll do. I'll
Go
trade
ahead,
you this 56 for the 2 base Bobby Witt cards. How about that?
Oh, wow.
No, you ain't doing that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Next time I will, but next time you talk to Mangini, you got to tell him, man, that Chris from Missouri is tough to beat, man.
All
He's
right.
a good guy. All
All
right.
right. All right.
You do
I
that
can
for
do
me?
that. I can do that.
All
Don't
right.
do
Well,
it, Keegan. Don't do it.
So Keegan, listen, I'm old.
Yep.
And I'm going to Strongsville. So when you get your address to John, but it might take me about 2 weeks to get this to you. Okay.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right. And then you send me those 2 cards after you get my address. Okay, buddy?
Okay.
All right.
That's awesome. Good job, guys. We got the first trade tonight.
Great trade.
Now
Thank
remember, you got to
Thank
tell
you, man.
Mangini that. You
All
got
right,
to tell
I will.
Mangini. All
I'll
right.
tell him he will memorize it in his head. I can promise you.
Hey, Keegan, I'd love to ask you though, what made you start loving vintage cards?
I have no clue.
So how long have you been collecting vintage cards?
Probably 5-6 months.
Okay, nice. And who's your favorite player to collect?
Hank Aaron.
Very cool.
Smart man.
Yeah, very smart. That is cool. Do you and your dad collect together?
Yep, we do.
That's great. That's great. We need more kids in the hobby. How do you think we can get more kids in the hobby?
No clue.
Well, first of all, quit calling them kids. Quit calling them kids. That kid right there just
Exactly.
traded. That kid right there just traded two base Witt cards for a 56 Aaron card. Yeah, holy cow! That kid has a beard and a mustache and is going to prom here next week.
That is cool.
Good job,
it's,
Keegan.
it's great having you in the hobby, man.
Yep, thank you.
I really liked when John came up to you with the card. And he
That
goes,
was cool.
He's like, you know what I brought you, right? And you're like, the Clemente stand up, and he's like, no. That was great. That was funny. Oh man. That was a really cool trade. Can we see the Bobby Witts that you're trading, Chris?
I don't even know what these are. I got them today. I don't even
Oh,
know
nice.
what they are. I got it out of a mystery pack. I
Nice.
have no clue what they are. This is that. And then this I know it's just a 2023 Gold Cup.
Cool.
I don't have either one of those, Keegan. So I do now.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Well, you can hang out if you want, or do whatever you want, Keegan. But thanks for coming, man. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's get to Matt now that his camera's working. Matt, you got trade values?
I do. Yeah. Sorry, I lost audio for you guys for a little bit there.
Okay.
All right. So the Brock, 150.
150. Yeah.
Winfield, 25. I'll do both of these for 75. Trade
Okay.
value. 40. This is the coin. Uh, 35. Oop, no, I wanted that one. Sorry, wrong pile. I went the wrong way. Other pile. 50 for the 62 plus spawn. 80 for the Aaron. Sorry, it's weird that the rub off.
What was the grade on that?
The Aaron was a 6.
Okay.
I think that was it. I think that's all the ones you guys asked for.
Yeah. Blake's card said he wants the Brock. He's asking about. I believe he's asking what you want in a trade, but I know you already kind of mentioned it. You really want Spawn and Aaron cards, correct?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, that's the tough part, right, for me to be in trades. But there's Ty.
Hey, that Hank Aaron rub-off, what's the year and the grade? I didn't catch those.
Sorry, John. It's a 66 and it's a 6. PSA 6.
Okay.
Let's get Tyrus on screen. Tyrus, what's up, man?
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good.
So,
All right. So I
so
would
Matt,
go ahead, Chris.
Matt, on your Spawn and your Aaron, are you looking for you're not looking for base cards, right? You're looking for specialty cards, right?
So for Aaron, I am looking for most of the base if it's PSA because I honestly bought them all CSG, and so I would need to cross them all. So I wouldn't mind taking base Aaron. The only one I have is 67 base, and then that's really it. I need the rest of them, honestly. At some point, I'm gonna plan to either buy them or try to cross them. And then for Spawn, I need quite a bit. I have trying to think. I have a 51 Bowman and the Burke Ross, and then I need the 50. And then I think I have a 54 tops, a 59 tops, a 57 tops, and a 60 tops. I have all the 60s. I need almost all the 50s though. I have that one. Which one do you have though? There's like 3 versions.
Born in 1921.
Okay. What grade do you have?
How good's your eyesight?
That's good. Getting worse by the day. I got my TV out so I can see the comments.
It's a very low grade. I don't know why. So there's something wrong. It's a 1. Oh, I see. It's very off center.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
I appreciate it. I might hold off on that one.
No, I wouldn't blame you, but you said Spawn and Aaron, and I'll go through these and see if I have.
Yeah, I need quite a bit of Aaron's, like I said. So like even that 59 tops that Darren had, I'll definitely be. You're going to be in Strongsville, Darren, or no?
I am. Pastor Craig called it already.
Okay,
but
never
I'll
mind.
be
I guess
there.
in the comments.
If you're going to be there, you both can check it out. But guys, I have to drop. But thanks for having me on.
Thanks,
If anybody
Darren.
like any
All
of the other
right.
cards, just let me know. All very negotiable.
We'll see you this weekend.
All right. See you guys.
See you, Darren. Thanks for coming, bud.
Bye, Darren.
Thanks for having me.
Blick's card said, "Are you interested in the 1960s Spawn in an SGC 5?"
Yeah, that's one of the ones I do have the 60s. I should have mentioned. I have all the 60s except for 61. I need 61 base.
Okay.
But I appreciate the offer though.
And there's going to be a bidding war for your rub off. So Jake wants it, and Adam's card closet has it. Adam says he has a lot of Aaron's, like modern Aaron's, and an auto for trade.
Okay, yeah, I remember Adam was on the last one. He had quite a few things I was interested in. I just couldn't jump on. So we can chat offline. I'm not sure if they're going to be at Strongsville or not, or the National. But I mean, I've had a duplicate for 7 or 8 months. I'm not move it tonight if we don't need to.
Yeah. So
And Matt, you need PSA, right?
I should say I need. Prefer, I guess, probably the strong word to use. Ooh, I like that 74. The one in the front. I need a PSA one of that because Ty refuses to cross our SGC or our CSG. That one in the front is PSA, right?
This one's in a 5. PSA
I'm okay with a 5.
You're okay with a 5?
Yeah.
Well, let me change the price tag on this. Then hang on.
No, don't worry. What do you need?
he's gonna up it.
You dang straight.
Oh, I got you. That's fine. I got to recoup some of the other loss. I'm interested.
Okay.
Anything in my piles you saw that you're interested in? I don't know.
Oh, just like everybody else, that one Aaron that you had, the rub off.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
I didn't. To tell you the truth, Matt, I wasn't paying much attention.
No, you're good.
Because, yeah, but no,
What?
I tell you what, I'd be interested in you coming up with about. Hey, John, look up one of his T206 players. Did you? And see if any one of them was any good.
The only one good I think I gave to John. He was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Barely.
But no, I tell you what, I'll put this aside because again, this is just going to set up at a show. You come up with, I tell you what, you come up with $45 worth of Hall of Fame cards there, whatever you have. That's $45. And I'll bring this to Strongsville.
You want this one? It's a 7. It's an all-star though. It's not a base.
Is that
I was saying 50 for it, so it's close enough for me.
Perfect.
Well, the first guy he showed with the T205s, I put his name in, and the top listing is a horse trainer. So that tells you all you need to know there.
I'll bring this to Strongsville then, Chris. We'll do
a
deal there.
All right, let's write down this, John. We just made a deal.
Nice. Okay, we got a deal.
So which one's off the board?
My
Spawn All-Star.
And a
right.
74 Hank Aaron that you didn't have written down yet.
Yeah, I never captured that one. So
Thanks, Chris. I mean, I just need to start getting those done.
That Hank Aaron run is fun to do. It is fun to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam's here. I think he's going to try to make an offer for the rub off. Hey, I got some people in the chat. They're trying to make offers for cards, but hey guys, we're trying to make it trades. We're not trying to ignore anybody, but it's kind of hard to make cash value with people in the chat. Trying to trade.
I'm sorry. If I missed someone on some of these cards, that wasn't intentional. I have it on my TV. Yeah. It's hard to keep track of both.
Matt, could you do me a favor though, Matt? Could you share your email if you're comfortable? So any cards that don't get moved today, they can email you?
Yeah, it's just the thacardstory@gmail.com.
Okay. Cool. All right. We got Adam here. Adam, are you ready to show what kind of errands you have to offer, or you need some more time?
No, I can show.
Okay. All right, let's go to him. Matt, pay attention.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got a PSA 69, and that's a PSA 3. Of course, I think he's wanting PSA slabs, but I do have the 69 and the BCCG 7, whatever that's for, what that's worth, though. And I got the Fence Busters and a 7. Got the 65 and a 2.
Can you slow down a little, please?
All right. 65 and a 2. Three Hall of Famers on one card there. There's Cepeda, Clemente, and Aaron. and that is in a 3.
Very nice.
That was an RBI leaders. Is that what that was?
Yes. Then I got the 64 RBI leaders with Aaron, White, and Boyer. And that was in a PSA 5. Then I got a 68 PSA 3, Aaron. And that's in a 3. Then I got a 2. Then I got multiples of these Power Plus 63s with Banks and Aaron. I got a couple 2s, a 2.5 on that. Got, let's see, that one there. And that is a 60 and a PSA 2 home run leaders with Matthews, Banks, and Aaron and Boyer. Those are my quote, quote, Aarons that I have handy right here.
What was maybe the autograph you were talking about earlier? Is that a modern card with an autograph, or is it a ball?
No, it's a modern. I was trying to find that right quick.
Okay. And the other thing we got asked about whenever you have time is they wanted to know what value you had on the 65, Aaron. I think you showed 2 of them. So
Thank you, Aaron. Auto number to
Wow.
100 on the tools of trade.
Very
nice.
cool.
very cool.
Hey, Adam, I'm interested in that 68 you had. I think it was a PSA 3. If you do that, maybe throw like one of the league leader cards, I think we're close enough.
I'm also interested in the 63 Power Plus, any of them. Maybe the 2.5, doesn't matter.
Okay, and by the way, I see Jake in the background. I think he's trying to get it here. So Matt, what do you tell him again what cards so we
How
can
about like the 268 PSA ones? I think you had a league leaders and a 3 or 5. I can't remember what it was, and like the 3 base. I don't know what the prices are, honestly. You have to tell me what you're looking for if we're even close.
Let me see. Would you do the 5 on the 64 and then the 68? These 2 for that rub off.
Deal. I'll do that, Adam.
Okay.
That's for, just to clarify, that's for this one, right?
For the PSA 6 rub off, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I'm setting those 2 aside then, along with the Bobby Jones or Bobby
Okay.
Walls. Excuse me.
So does that make Adam the winner of the card that I'm giving away?
I thought me and you made a trade. No.
I like that deal. That's funny.
I'm trying.
What about Keegan? Didn't Keegan make the first trade?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
there you go.
Keegan made the first
Yep.
trade. Keegan,
That
you
show keeps
want-
getting better and better.
Keegan, now put some thought into this now. Do you want the 34 Joe Strip with his auto on the back? Or do you want the Mules Haas 33 Gaudy with the auto on its back, on the back? Or do you want the 49 Bowman Dick Wakefield?
I'll take whatever that second 33 Gaudy was.
Okay. It is Mules Haas. It is.
All right. Mules Haas.
Keegan's the big winner tonight. Good job, Keegan.
Thank you.
So hey, Adam, I'll come back to you if you want, but
1 second. Can I
David-
just capture his cards real quick? The 68 RBI leaders. What was the grade on that one?
a 5.
PSA 5. And then
Okay.
Thanks for the deal, Adam.
All right.
No,
And
thank
was
you,
there a
Matt.
card you showed after the 68, Aaron?
Did Adam show more cards after
There
the
was like some
60 there?
63 Power Pluses, right, Adam?
Yeah. I got a 2.5 on the Power Plus and then a 2 on those.
So okay, so I'm trying to think here. We got Jake in here, and Jake, you learned a lesson today, man. You snooze, you lose. You should have been in here sooner. What do you got for us, buddy?
Well, if my son would snooze, I would have been here faster. But yeah,
Luca, come on, Luca.
thanks a lot, Luca. It's all right, Adam. It's going to a good home. I'm good with that. My other purpose for being on here, I have a question for Keegan. Do you have any 2023 Topps Braves cards?
I have a lot.
Okay. Well, send me a couple, and I'll send you a 59 Topps
Thrills.
Baseball Thrills Hank Aaron.
Nice.
I can send you my duplicates. I can send you those.
You got it, man.
Nice. Very cool.
I don't have any 2023 Topps Braves, so that'll be good for me.
All right. I got a
Awesome.
couple.
Good job.
We got another person here. Who is it? Craig. Bring him in. What's up? What's up, Craig?
Hey, Craig.
So, hey, Jake, let me just ask you this. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk to anybody about as of now?
No.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sorry, Jake.
They're all in those plastic holders. I don't want those.
Tombs. Yeah.
So, Craig, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear you
I
really
can hear
good.
you good.
I figured out. Remember
Yeah.
last time, John, I jumped on here? We had to do the tutorial to get the echo down. So,
Yeah, this is much better.
man, much better.
So, hey, Craig, did you have cards to show off the bat, or did you just want to
Well-
talk about a card you saw?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm in the motel in Harrisburg, and I don't have any cards with me, so I'm working on the railroad side. I just woke up a little while ago, so I got no cards with me. But I am interested in David in that Drysdale that you had, and then Chris, I would like to talk to you about that 57 Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because Keegan, he got me on the 56. Good.
Yep.
That was a good one there, Keegan.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chris is a good guy.
All right. So, what do we want to start
Well-
with the Aaron? Chris, you want to tell them what value you have on it?
I have 130 on it.
Yeah.
But
Let's put it on the screen, Chris.
let me put some of this down here.
All right.
You want to show the back too?
It's got rounded corners. Hang on. Let me take this out of the thing. It might have. You might not want this.
All
It
right.
might. Oh shoot! I thought it had. There was writing on the plastic, and but there's none on here. So we're all
Okay.
good.
And what grade was that again?
1.5.
Okay.
1.5.
Okay. Craig, the ball's in your court.
Yeah, like right now, because I just picked up a 55 Eddie Matthews SGC8.
Nice.
I just got that
Very
one
nice.
like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, but I got a nice SGC6 Matthews. I don't know.
Oh, let me see. Let me put you in solo.
All right. That's about the best I can do. That's the actual card there.
Well, I think I'm good on my Matthews.
Okay, because I knew you were getting close on that run. So
I would. The Matthews is the next thing up on Showcase Showdown, and I finally got everything. Got it. You know, I had guys giving me cards, wanting to give me 8s just to see Mike go down, and no, thank you though. But I'll set this out. You and we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
It's funny. I have sold a 57 Matthews like 3 different shows in a row, and have gotten picked them up again.
Right.
It's very. Aaron. I'm sorry, 57 Aaron. That 57 Aaron card is very liquid around here, anyway.
right.
Yeah. So you also brought up the Don Drysdale.
Yeah. I didn't know what you're looking for, David, as far as what kind of cards you collect or what.
Yeah, I mean, I collect a lot of different stuff. So I had mentioned a couple things I need. I need a 74 bench for my bench run. I need a 67 Carlton for my Carlton run. I mostly collect Hall of Famers, mostly PSA.
I have I don't have them with me, but I've got a 1960 Eddie Matthews. I know it's a PSA 5. I have two of them. I think are 5s. I have a 60 All-Star Eddie Matthews. I think one's a 5, and then the other one I'm keeping is like a 7.
Let me look at my Matthews. What was the first year on the first one?
Both of them are 1960.
60.
His regular issue, and then the All-Star issue. The All-Star is a high number in the 60 set, so it's a little bit.
Eddie Matthews. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in that in the base card Eddie Matthews. I don't typically do the All-Star cards, but what do you value that at in a 5?
I've got VCP here, but I don't know.
It might be a pretty good trade for the.
Yeah.
Let's while he looks it up, why don't you show the Drysdale again so he can get a good look at it?
Let me get back on screen. I was bidding on PWCC. Here, hang on. If you gotta look at that or not. It's a little off center, left to right, but it's pretty clean. Back. Okay. I don't know if that's showing up any better, guys.
Are you going to be at Strongsville too?
Yeah, I am. I can bring it to Strongsville if you want.
Yeah, let's do that because I'll be at Strongsville, and
okay,
I got a card coming from Jake eventually. The rookie Drysdale, the 57, right, Jake? Yeah.
Yep. Along with a couple others.
Yeah, I could have Eddie Matthews and Drysdale do a face-off because in real life back in the day, they used to scrap all the time. Because Drysdale would throw inside on Matthews left and right, and the Braves and the Dodgers hated each other. So, I mean, there were numerous times where Matthews and Drysdale came to fisticuffs.
So, hey, Matt, are you interested in this card right here?
The Topps Giants? I appreciate it. I do have one of those for Spawn, but thank you, though.
Well, that's okay. Totally. So, Jake, that's Matt's way of saying I really don't know if that card's real, Chris, because it's not in slab. But
exactly right.
I have it. I promise I have one somewhere here. I got it.
Let me guess, Chris. It's some weird variation that's worth more money, right?
Well, it has to be. It has to be.
Oh man. Hey Adam. I kind of forgot to go back to it earlier. Dom was asking about your value on the one Aaron card. Let me find 65 Aaron. Could you give me a value?
Yeah, I can give you a value.
Okay. I think you might have two of them, right? Or did you just show one?
On what card?
65 Aaron?
Yeah, I only had one of the 65. I had two 69s.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, give me a value when you can, please. Matt, are you show more? Oh, okay, here we go.
I was just showing the Spawn to make sure Chris knew it wasn't. I believe you, Chris. I already have that one.
Yeah, see, and I believe that one's real because it's slabbed. So,
and I don't think it's really a 9, but it's because it's old slab, right?
Nice.
My apologies. Actually, I only had that's the one card I didn't put a value on the back of it.
Oh, you still looking it up? Okay. Jake, I know you're a big time trader. Did you have anything handy you wanted to show real quick?
I am not a big time trader. Even if I was going to trade for something on here, I was going to trade cash. Other than
hey, to be honest with you, Jake, a lot of people in the chat are willing to buy some cards, and I know you're working on your project. Do you have any cards close by that you're selling for your project? And I mean, then we can kind of direct them over to your video or whatever. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're okay with it, I was about to jump off because I'm just taking up space.
Well,
no, show some cards for your project.
Yeah, show some cards for your project, man. If you need some time, we could come back to you.
Okay, let me grab a few.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else to show, Chris, or did you show everything?
Oh, I could show some more if you wanted me to, but I've gotten about 30 cards out of if John doesn't keep me straight, I'm gonna get confused anyway. But I'll tell you what, I'll show 5 more lower grade stuff, vintage.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. This one has a big stain on it, and you'll be able to see it. But it's the Duke Snyder. Nice looking card. But you can clearly see the stain on it.
Yeah, presents very well.
And then
That's the 51, right?
yes. And here's another 52 Bob Feller.
That looks pretty well centered for a 52, huh? I mean, what I can see.
What was the grade on that one?
It's a PSA 2.
Okay.
Henry said, "Why don't you clean up that one with the Kurt's card care?"
And then here's a couple low grade 54s. Here is a Phil Rizzuto in a 3.
Very nice.
Here's a 54 Duke Snyder. And don't look at the price tag on this card, because I believe it's going to be worth more, but I don't know that.
I missed the grade on the 54 Snyder.
Excuse me?
I missed the grade on the 54 Snyder.
It is an SGC 1.
Okay.
Now here, I think I've shown this, but it's 1932 Wheaties of Babe Ruth flip book. And it's in a very terrible slab that I can't get out of there.
Oh, that's that fake Babe Ruth card. Oh, cool. Yeah, so you don't know you don't know the value on that still, right?
I don't know the value, but if somebody comes up with a pretty good trade enough that wants a Babe Ruth card, I'll listen to it. So 1932 Wheaties Babe Ruth. And that's all I'm going to show for tonight, unless,
Okay. Let's did anybody see anything there that Chris just showed that you want to talk about, or I'll ask Adam how much value is on that Aaron card. All right, Adam, what did you come up with? What's the value on that Aaron card for 65?
I sat there and seen comps kind of pretty high and low on it. I would probably want to be in the middle at $80.
$80 here. I'll have you show it one more time. Okay, so hopefully Dom's still around in the chat there to hear that out. All right. So Jake, you ready to go? You want to show some cards?
Yeah, man. I'll show just what I had sitting right here.
Okay.
Here are 3 1950 Bowman Richie Ashburns. Everything I'm going to show is raw, lower grade. If you're into grading cards, they'd probably be anywhere from 1s to 3s. So 3 Ashburns, a 49 Bowman Lou Boudreau rookie. That one's pretty rough. A 49 Bowman Johnny Mize. A 49 Johnny Vandermeer. A 47 to 66 exhibits team card of the Brooklyn Dodgers, 1956 NL champs.
Very nice.
Cool.
Let's see, we'll do this one next. The Salutations exhibit, Ted Williams, 39 to 46.
If somebody in the chat sees something they're very interested in, Jake could probably give you a price. So let me know. Go ahead, Jake.
Couple of 41 double plays. That one's Jimmy Ripple and Hall of Famer Ernie Lombardi.
What kind of value do you have on that, Jake?
Let me pull up my spreadsheet, Chris. I can tell you in like 30 seconds. The double play Lombardi, $30.
I want
Not
that one.
bad.
All right. Easy enough. Here's another one. This one has 2 Yankees Hall of Famers, Joe Gordon and Red Ruffing, also from the double play set.
What do you have on that one?
That one. It's 40.
I want that one.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, Jake, the Teddy exhibit somebody asked for a price on.
Okay. Give me just a second, I can tell you.
That's fine. And he also asked about the Lou rookie card. I'm guessing, is he talking about the one Matt showed?
Lou Boudreau.
49 Bowman, Lou Boudreau.
Okay, gotcha.
The exhibit's Teddy Ball Game 75. The 49 Bowman Boudreau. It is a little rougher. $30 on the Boudreau rookie.
Okay. Now they're asking about the Dodger exhibit. That's Legends of the Dugout. Thanks for sticking around, man.
Dodgers exhibit. That's actually kind of a tough card, and it's in pretty good shape. 90 on it.
Okay. Okay. You got some more to show?
I got a few more sitting here, if that's okay.
Yeah, go.
This is the 41 play ball set. It's a Charlie Gehringer Hall of Famer. It does have a tiny nick of paper loss in the border there right next to my finger. So there's that. This is the rookie card of Johnny Vandermeer. You know, he threw back-to-back no-hitters, and it's got the Vandy Vandermeer. I like the nicknames on those. Those are cool. We've got a 40 play ball Frank Husk Chance.
Very cool.
Thanks, man.
Is that Frank Chance?
Yes.
Hall of Fame?
Yes, Hall of Famer Frank Chance.
Mm.
And then Hall of Famer Archie Vaughn, also a 40 play ball.
How much on that one, Jake?
Yeah, man. 1 second.
This he's from Arkansas, where I live at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have a pretty cool nickname, 41 play ball. It's Harry Gumbert or something.
Yeah, that's a cool
Got
one. I have
those-
that one.
Yep. It's not for trade, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. 50 on the Vaughn. Here's a 39 play ball Bobby Dorr.
Nice.
Got 2 of these Mecca double headers.
Oh, I love those things.
They're really
What
cool.
year? What year are those? I've never seen them.
1911, if I remember right.
Cool.
1911. And one is Hooks Wiltsey and Fred Merkle of the New York Giants from, Merkle's boner, his famous play in the World Series. And then Foster and Ward of Rochester. And then last thing I had sitting here close, it's a T206 Johnny Evers Hall of Famer batting pose with Chicago instead of Cubs on the shirt. It's a Piedmont back. There is some paper loss there in the top corner.
What do you have on that?
1 second, Chris. I will tell you, my friend.
John, there's a Hall of Famer for you. You might need that one.
I've got 175 on it, Chris, but if you want it, you can have it for 150.
Okay. Jake, why don't you tell if you don't mind though, tell everybody what grail card you're I think you called it a grail card, but what grail card are you trying to get at the National this year?
Yeah, so extremely short version of this story. I got some money from my maternal grandfather passing away, And the stipulation was I had to spend it on something that I wanted. It couldn't be like bills or something like that. And I'm going to use it towards a 1909 11 T206 green background Ty Cobb if I can raise the other half of the money. Hopefully at the National this summer.
Nice. So if anybody wants to see your full list of cards you're currently willing to sell, you have a couple videos up on your YouTube channel, right?
Yep. You can find the link there, or email me at thepointguard@yahoo.com.
You mind throwing that in the chat real quick too? Okay.
Sure.
Cool. Did anybody else have any questions about any of the cards Jake just showed by chance that's in here? Or are you guys good? Okay.
I don't think it will let him post an email. Actually,
It won't.
so.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're having a hard time finding Jake, which shouldn't be a problem, with his YouTube page, reach out to 4 Collectors through email, and we'll help you out. All right. I think we're down to the bare bones here. Does anybody have any other cards that they haven't shown tonight that they wanted to show? I know Adam came in late.
I look right, Jake?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Adam, did you have anything else you wanted to show, or
I mean, I can show probably 5 cards right quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Still got the Warren Spahn rookie card there, and that is in a PSA 4 marked, because on the back they marked on it. I got a 59 Mantle SGC 1. Then I got a Mantle SGC 3. And then since there's a Braves brother in the house, I do got a couple little epic Chipper Jones autographs in here. This is the Tech. It's a pretty rare copy because it's also has an autograph on the back, and it's number to 25. Then I got this jumbo bat barrel with the autograph on the top, on the bat. That's gold and number to 10. These are like that Aaron Davis guy's stuff right there. These usually, when they sell on eBay, sell for like 500 plus. The only one on eBay right now is like 750.
Wow, that is sweet.
Is Jake still in here?
Yep.
Chipper Jones probably at least top 20 third baseman all time. Maybe even maybe even 27. Right? Maybe even 27.
Those are sick, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Did anybody else have anything that they didn't get to show tonight that they wanted to show, or any cards they were interested in that they wanted to ask about? John, we got to get you to trade that Raleigh Fingers, man. I thought it was going to be tonight.
Sure.
I'm trying to work out something. David, did you have something to say? Are you good?
I'd take the Raleigh Fingers. John, did you see anything you wanted from me? What do you value that at?
$30 for a PSA 8 Raleigh Fingers.
Something.
I already owe you cash. I don't want to owe you more.
Go ahead, John. Show it off. Show it off. Okay.
That's a great looking card.
Yeah, it is.
I've got this Leaders. Do you like basketball, John? I've got a Kareem, Maravich, and McAdoo 7. This is a 74, I think. Yeah, 74.
I am not currently collecting basketball, but as far as
who do you like? I got Bench, Winfield, Rose.
Let me see.
You got a Don Larson card. It's Richie Ashburn. That's kind of close. Got that Aaron leader card, that home run leader. Somebody asked about that earlier.
All right, some of my cheaper needs would be like some of my cheaper needs would be like a 77 Fisk, a 79 Gossage.
Got a 78 Fisk. A 7. Really nice.
I have specific targets I have lined out for my one card project of every
You're just
player.
difficult,
So
John. That's just difficult.
I am difficult. I admit it.
It's just difficult, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Tried.
John, do you need any 72 cards?
No, because that was one of my previous run collection sets. So
All right, well, I tried.
I know.
Clinging
Plus
to fingers.
Hey, David, it has the
Yeah.
provenance of it was a Dawn card.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
used to be Don's card, and I spaced and got a PSA when the rest of my wall looks a little different. So
Yeah.
I tried. We tried.
That's
tried.
all right. I'll find something.
My gosh. All right. I think we can wrap it up, guys. There's still 44 people in here, surprisingly. I didn't think we were that interesting, but that'll work. Chris, I'll give you the final word. We got Strongsville coming up. I guess put your hand up if you're going to Strongsville, like right now, and we could get an idea. Okay. We got 5 of us. Okay. Chris, I'll give you like the last word here before we head off here.
Okay. Well, again, Strongsville is going to be wonderful. On Friday night, we're going to have a get together around 7. It's going to start at 7 to 7:30 at Best Western in a little banquet room. We haven't decided if we're going to have food there right now. I'm thinking about getting some pizza ordered. If anybody wants to, if that sounds like a good idea and you want to contribute, somebody reach out to me and let me know. I think we're going to have 60 people in the room. I think we're going to have as many YouTubers there and lurkers there as dealers. And let's hope we're not all fighting over the same card. And also keep supporting this trade night if you can, and let's get new blood on here if we can, because this is going to end. I'm telling you, I've said it from the start. If you get somebody else other than me on here, this thing is going to be one of the most fun live things in our little group, our YouTube group, trading cards. It doesn't get any better than this. We got 8 guys here on the screen. We had a young YouTuber. I mean, how cool is that, having somebody that young talking smack too, but talking about vintage cards, and let's keep this thing going. And guys, get the guys that are watching this, get 10 cards that you're willing to trade, and get on here, and you're going to make a friend. You're going to make a friend, and that's all I really have to say. Everybody that's going to Strongsville, travel safe. We will toast to the ones that can't be there, and hopefully we'll see everybody at the National that can't be there.
Awesome.
Well, next Sunday's live stream is actually going to be a Strongsville recap, which will include Chris, mayor of Strongsville, as well as 2 others. So,
that'll be cool.
And Pastor Craig brings some bail money just in case Don Field of Dream screws up. And with Mike Petty there, oh my gosh! I mean, I don't know, but everybody bring some bail money if you can.
Is anybody going to be using the SGC submission while they're there at Strongsville to submit to them?
Jake messaged me and asked me if I'd take 100 cards for him.
That's a lie. He's a pastor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. I think it's a standard like $15 submission thing, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take a couple cards with me.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take some up and see. I got some stacked up, but I want to try.
Yeah. Is it $15 if they send them off and you get them in the mail, or do they have on-site for 15?
I think they got to go and then they come back. I don't think they have any on-site readings. So.
Okay, I kind of figured.
JSA's on site.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I thank everybody. We had over 60 people in here at one point. The chat was good. Everybody did a great job. If you watch this and you need somebody's contact info, email for collectors. We'll try to help facilitate that for you guys. And like John said, next Sunday night is going to be epic. It's going to be a Strongsville live stream with some people who went to Strongsville, just talking about how the show went. So that should be a lot of fun next Sunday.
Well, I've actually built a Google spreadsheet with every card presented that I captured at least. I've got 77 different cards in my list here that I was going to post into the description on this video. So
there you go, guys. You can go to that file, John, man. Thank you, John. And the other thing is, Keegan, if you're still watching, buddy, it's a school night. Get to bed, okay? Get to bed.
Or you'll turn out like Theo.
I think we're losing Chris. All right. Sounds good. All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, guys. Bye, guys.